Very, very excited because, wow, he's taught us a lot too.
So you guys have a 24-year-old, no business background, no experience, except he said to me, look in my eyes, he said, Tony, I'm coachable. You know, we all want to attract people to our businesses that are coachable, that are leaders, you guys. Here's a gentleman, qualified for his BMW in 4 days. On day 12, he crashed it. Somebody rear-ended and trashed his vehicle, totaled it all out. He didn't stop, he kept going, and since that moment, he made a decision. I'm going to keep pushing. He didn't bash in 45 days, you guys. Let's give a big round of applause for the younger generation. They can do it too. Ladies and gentlemen, new ambassador, Tyler Howard!
Take the shoulders off. Whew. I am nervous. I tell you what, looking back at this point, if you had asked me 45 days ago if I'd be up here accepting one of these big-looking Happy Gilmore looking checks and hanging with all my best friends and just running, really. I would have just kind of laughed or giggled. I don't really know, but I never would have guessed we would have made it this far. Tell you my story real quick. Started at a networking event. Rhonda came out of nowhere, and just kind of had my pre-workout in my hand, my stuff, getting ready to go to the gym, and Rhonda came out of nowhere. Squeezed my bicep and I was like, whoa. And she was like, hey, you look like you worked out, we need to talk. And gave me her card and I blew her off like 3 times. I even stood her up for lunch one day. And at this point, I totally regret it. I'd be that much further ahead. Like I said, we'll kind of keep this quick, but I took a look at the product, I've taken a bunch of supplements, and nothing really, truly, looked this good. And I was like, yeah, it might be a paper champion. Looks good on paper, right? And I was like, well, what's it taste like? Tasted it. I was like, that's good. So, I decided to, I saw the little video, and I was like, hey, if I work out 6 days a week, I know that I don't eat that well in a month, let alone 1 day or 1 week. How well does my family eat? First thing that came to my mind, my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer, my grandpa has cancer, my grandma just passed away of cancer, my dad just quit smoking in 45 years. I said, if I could just put a couple extra dollars in my pocket at the end of the day and have that peace of mind that my family was getting healthy, I feel like I was doing something. So I decided to give it a full go. 2 days to director, 4 days to regional director, 2 weeks to national director, a month it took me to get to presidential director, and here I am an ambassador. I want to thank my mom for just, the thought of her really pushed me, but I want to thank my mentors, Tony and Rhonda. I tell you what, all I did was, by day 5, my mom called me and she was crying. She said, Tyler, I haven't felt like this since 4 years ago when I was diagnosed with cancer. And when my full buy-in was there. That's when I said, you know what? I'm going to quit my job. I'm unemployable. I'm your clay. Mold me. And they took me under their wing, and I owe them the world at this point. I really do. And I thank you so much. I thank my team, Team Mojo. All I did was listen to them. I really, truly, if they said, read this book, I read the book. If they said, read this quote, I read the quote. If they said, be on this call, I was on that call. So, I guess, if there's anyone that ever gives you that opportunity, grab it, full tilt. Heard some lyrics the other day, told these guys, told everybody on my team, I said, it went something like, I have the key to happiness and all the copies. Ladies and gentlemen, come get your copy.